Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news here for you. And the headline of the news read, former governor of Kano State attacked in Kano as many vehicles have been battered. Alright, but before we go on with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on YouTube. Alright, let's look at the news in detail. The former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso's convoy came under heavy attack by deadly armed men in the ancient city on Tuesday. The attack, which resulted in the destruction of 3 of the vehicles in the former governor's convoy, however, did not injure anyone, as Kwankwaso was said to have escaped unhurt. The incident was said to have occurred shortly after Senator Kwankwaso had conferred with the chairman of Kano State PDP World Congress, Governor Fintiri, at Tahi Guest House. A statement by Ibrahim Adam, spokesperson to Abba Kabe Yusuf, 2019 PDP gubernatorial candidate, said the leader escaped unhurt. Adam said while leaving the hotel, some hired talk attacked the convoy of Senator Kwankwaso and destroyed 3 cars belonging to some of our House of Assembly members. The spokesperson, however, said, but the Congress was successful. They couldn't achieve what they wanted to achieve. Abba Kabe Yusuf was said to have expressed satisfaction with the outcome of the Congress, which was contested for by some aggrieved members in court. All right, that's the news, and we just want to look at the details. But before we do that, we also like to encourage you to continue to subscribe to our channel. All right, let's look at the details of the news. Most persons do not really understand the reason behind the sudden anger against PDP. Don't forget that on January precisely, a handful of persons who have been in support of PDP, which people believe it's really championed by Kwankwaso, they did come to PDP, and the reason that they gave was, some said it was frivolous, some said it was reasonable, but the reason why that made them to leave was because they, according to them, said they wanted to be part of those forging the progress of Kano State. You know, the people that left were the former chairman of PDP in Kano State, that's Rabiu Suleiman Bichi, was the guy who left, you know, and other persons who were part of it also, that's who joined him in leaving, were people like the women leader in PDP in Kano State, that's the zonal women leader of PDP in Kano State, and one on Tarun Muhammad Tarunu, who is the former member of a House of Assembly, and one Dr. Idris Bala. All of them, they call him Kwankwasiwa leader. All of them, you know, they left. And according to their reason for leaving, they said that they cannot continue to be at the other side working against the government of the day, and that they want to see Kano State progressing. But it was, you know, full of anger, and the defection process, leaving PDP. Before then, there were a lot of issues between, you know, Bichi and this guy also, the Kwankwaso, who is known to be in charge of PDP in the northern region. So when they left, there were a lot of trouble, you know. And according to the information by Bichi in that January, he made the governor, that's Ganduje, to realize that it's not just leaving PDP, but it was a case of decamping with every person that they have in PDP. That though they have been opposition, you know, they had been opposition for 20 years now and all of that, but right now they're looking at a progressive and a successful government for Kano State. They went further also. It was really a funny one because it was surprising why living and you're talking so much, because what we know about politics is that there's always permanent interest. Tomorrow, PDP may be doing very well, may or possibly take over the party and or take over the state, and before you know, you come back with your tail in between your leg to start begging for acceptance. So even as a politician, it's important for one to be careful, to, in the words he said, let me just quote some of the things he said. He told Ganduje, he said, Your Excellency, all of us, he said, Your Excellency, all of us, he said, he told Ganduje, he said that all of them are decamping for a particular purpose. And that purpose is for them to see how the government of the day can make reasonable progress. He said, Your Excellency, all of us, you see right now joining the APC have decided after due consultation to join in the development of the state. Although everyone that was in the Kwankwa Siwa is with us here, except for very few, and those who other commitment could not allow them to come. He went further to say, among us here are former commissioners, former advisors, and others, all of who you have known for long. If we continue along the path of progressive governance, Kano will surely be ahead of other states in the country, and we are all here to contribute our quota. He went further to say again, said, Your Excellency, it is known fact that Kwankwa Siwa was formed by two of you seated here before us. No, that was this guy talking. That was APC chairman, was the one talking. That's Abdullahi Abbas, that in Kano, the man in charge of Kano APC. He was the one talking. He said that Kwankwanse was formed actually by two, that's by Bichi and one other person who was there. And he said that for both of them to leave, it therefore means that there is nothing that is left in Kwankwa Siwa. So when that happened, there was a lot of fight. There was a lot of struggle. And the struggle really came, some of them believed that when they had left PDP, that PDP will be totally dead and there won't be any possibility of anything called Congress in Kano State. We do not know who are those. I can't say it, but a lot of people keep saying that it can be traceable to the ruling party. I don't know anything about that because for me, it's strictly, I try to be very apolitical. I don't try to get involved in any of the issues that are ongoing right now. But from feelers here and there, it seems as if they were angry that when they left, the group did not scatter. So whatever step taken by a PDP right now to see how they can create a formidable force that may, stand against APC tomorrow, they are doing. Okay, but then let's just get some response from Nigerians, because I know a lot of people are interested in talking about this. The first person here said, if you guys kill yourself over there, nobody is concerned with your village politics. A thief that was caught stuffing his agbada with dollars is dealing with guys one by one and no one is talking. Now one says here, this is what the Supreme Court justices and Buhari caused the good people of Kano State. They quietly knew that Gandola did not in any way win the election, yet they connive with judiciary to impose thief and illiterate on us as a governor. Do whatever you want. Everything has its limit, and you give account on what you did in the hereafter, where there is no lawyer, judges, and no appeal. That person is talking from the spiritual angle. And this one say, we remain loyal to engineer Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwan, so it's a matter of time. Kwankwa Siwa will take over Kano again. So for many who do not have idea about the politics in Kano, it has always been between Kwankwa Siwa and, because PDP in Kano State is actually known as Kwankwa Siwa. And so it's between Kwankwa Siwa and Kano State. That's our APC in Kano State. So it's been bubbling like that. But then I believe that Kwankwanso will not stop there. This one is just me talking. He won't stop there. He's going to go extra mile trying to dig into those who are legitimately behind the attack. If possible, they can use the services of security agents to see how they can trail those who actually carry out the attack, and possibly that will lead to the truth about it, or possibly it may make use of one or two other internal people in a PDP to truly investigate who is behind the attack. But all the same, our thanks to God is that he did not lose his life, or he did not lose his life, and apart from losing his life, at least nobody in his convoy died in the process. We are hopeful that the money the cars, they'll certainly get it back, but just we are preaching peace. Kano should see how they can continue peacefully, as a state. That's where we're going to leave you. Go to our comment section